Alright, back again, Luke here. Today what I want to do is show you guys that project that I was working on. If you remember before, I had that second mech stick and I was going to use that to make a Jurassic Park arcade stick here. And this one was in some pretty rough shape. As you can see, it's pretty faded. The controls on it were really rough. A lot of broken plastic on the inside here. As you can see, here are the holes. But what I did is I took this stick and I decided I was going to give it a little bit of a makeover. So what I did is I took it outside, and I know this kind of looks like frosting or mustard or something. I took it outside, I used some body filler or some plastic filler, pretty much the same thing as Bondo, and I put that over all the holes, sealed the holes from the bottom, and then I sanded this thing down. As you can see, the PlayStation logo, that thing was actually sunk in, so the filler went right over the top of it. Gave it a few different coats of Bondo and then sanded it down using fine grit, rough sandpaper, and then fine again, and was able to kind of smooth it out. After that, I took the controllers here and I painted these things black. I actually scuffed them up quite a bit with some rough sandpaper, about I think 60 grit or something like that, and then went over it with some really fine 1000 grit sandpaper and then painted it up, and those things came out pretty good. And after that, I went, this picture probably you can't see so well, but I two-toned this controller. The top part here, this is green, and the bottom part's yellow, to kind of go along with the Jurassic Park kind of theme that was going on. And then what I did is I took some sheets of regular computer paper and I just kind of traced out some scales because I was taking a look at the Jeep, and the way the Jeep looked, it was two-tone green and yellow, and then it had some red scales up at the top. So I made out just a rough pattern and cut out the scales there, and then masked that off, put that on top of the controller, and whoa, there's the second one. I went and doused that with some red paint over the spots, and after that it came out pretty much like this. And there were some rough edges around the outside here, so in order to kind of smooth those out, I put some black marker around the outside, some paint marker, in order to kind of give it a little bit of a shadow. And the final result on all that hard work, about 6 hours worth of work, is this. Now, it didn't come out exactly perfect. Unfortunately, while I was outside painting, there were a lot of insects, and it's really, really humid, so they were flying around into the paint, so I got a few insects kind of stuck in the paint, which is kind of a bummer. But other than that, the joysticks are all hooked back up, and I have the pads here. I cleaned these up. These were just rubber, and scrubbed those up, and they came out pretty nice. And put a red button in here. This is the start button, and the yellow button, this is the coin in button. And this has two coin in buttons here. For the PCB itself, it only has one coin in, but what I thought I'd do is I'd make it so that player 2 could put a coin in, or player 1 could put a coin in, so both of these are linked together. And then this is player 1 start, player 2 start. But I filled in all the gaps here. There's a spot there that was open. The spots down here, I filled those in, so those are all ready to go. And the only thing I'm really missing right now is I need to try and pick up a sticker or something that I can put over here. I think that would kind of complete it and make it look a lot better. And at least it looks similar to what the original control panel looked like. The original control panel actually had a yellow circle around here, and I think it said like Panic Adventure or something like that. And it had, I think, some red scales on the sides instead of the top here, but a little bit similar to that. But trying to keep the Jurassic Park theme for this thing, and yeah, this is where I'm at. But figured I'd show you guys what I was messing around with here, and told you I was gonna put up a video here on my my joystick once I got it all wired up here, and got it all wired up. So this thing is ready to go. I just need to get some covering here for the wires, and maybe I'll make another video here just showing you guys how to wire the joystick up. So you guys, if you think about getting one of these PCBs, you can just wire them up and know where all the pinouts are. But yeah, that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon. So thanks for watching.